everyone, hello, welcome. I'm about to give you the 6.0 experience. Yes, this kind of experience, this weird fucking World of Tanks update. Yeah, I've completed the battle pass like freaking ages ago, like... It takes me like 10 days to complete one of these. If I play constantly. Completed all the missions, I go into... Ouch. You know, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Fuck, it's... I've got a new mic and it's blasting inside my ears. Anyways. Yesterday I bought a pack called No Quarter, and it gives you the Heavy Metal Hero AMX M4 MLE 49, which is the most overpowered variant of this specific tank, which has an Egalité and an unskinned version available. It also gives you the Somwa SM, which is the unskinned version of the Nomad, but it's basically the same thing. And it gives you the Ordis Canon d'Assault, which is the skinned version of the AMX CDA. Frickin' I don't know what the rest of the of its name is, but the pack costs like the Somwa SM costs 12,000 gold. The pack itself cost less gold than just the Somwa SM, and it gives me 2 skin tanks, which are quite overpowered. Like, you can't put camouflage on this, so yeah, it's basically... Yeah. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Frenchies for the past few days, and I'm going to go with the Heavy Metal Hero AMX M4 49 first. Yeah, this is going to be called Garage Update. This video is going to be called Garage Update. The 6.0 experience, because that's literally what it is. Basically, World of Tanks decided to raise a new child, so like, at the coming of this new season, a whole new update came out that came with a whole new visual thingy. Like, at first they introduced a whole new hub. Basically ha 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 ha. Thought. You thought.
Tracks up! Let's go!
Oh yeah, and they introduced
Another one like that should finish them!
yeah, look. Jesus Christ. Nice. Nice shot. Holy fuck.
Penetration!
Nice. This cover. Yeah, come on. Kill this motherfucker. Kill it. Kill it. Quickly.
They're knocked down!
I shot at Wow! Who's special killer? Defender! Wow! This guy just ammo racked my boy Draugen. This guy just ammo racked Draugen. That's impressive. Yeah, and the battle's over. I better be top. I better be top. Yeah. Yeah. That assisted damage. Yeah, ace tank. It's like my third ace tank. Oh yeah, and the game still has a bug where if you die, you get placed below people that didn't die. So I was MVP, so that means these 7 people survived the battle. And I know that these all of these people died, but like I was top, so I was top. The game said I was top, so I'm gonna be like, okay, I was top. I might have died, but it was a sacrifice that wasn't placed in vain. A lot of people are still complaining about the game. I would say that apart from the tech tree, which is weird, but it's actually quite simple, to be honest. If you use your head, it's quite simple. Basically, how the tech tree works is like, let's see the premium tech tree for example. You see the nations at the top. The tanks go in class and nation. So light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer, artillery. Light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer. There's no artillery in premium artillery in Russian, so it goes to the next nation. A light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer, no artillery there. Light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer, artillery. And then there's another artillery, and then it just goes up in tier. So if you wanted to find a tank, all you had to do was find out the nation and class. So say if I wanted to look for the Fury, I would find it up here in the medium tank. If I wanted to find, let's say, the Verzilla, I would go all the way up here into the tier 8 until I found the Verzilla, which is right here, like right below the 2. Oh yeah, fun fact, the Object 279E is actually available for gold. So like, this is the only tier 10 premium that's being sold for gold. Like,
Yeah. Like, this was the only premium. Like, you could get the tier 10s previously, like the Andre and the Object 703 for gold, or from the fuck, or from the pass. Look, Continental. This tank's not bad, but seriously, this tank ain't bad either. This tank I already basically have. Yeah, look, I have the unskinned version. British tanks, there's not really a lot in the medium tank section. Like, look, there's barely anything. Velours all the way down here, so there's more medium tanks. So you get it. That's how the tech trees work. This is how the tech trees work, and they go nation to nation, all the way down to mercenary. This is how they work. This is nice. I could have gone this over if I wanted, but I didn't. I didn't want it. Not a lot of people actually bought the Progetto 46 like they bought it in the PC version. That's the funniest thing. I don't know why, but not as many people. Like, I'm pretty sure more people bought the 50 TP prototype, because I see more of that than the actual Aria Progetto 46, or the Progetto 46 in that matter. I was tempted to get the Barracuda, but I mean, it's just literally just a worse version of the Emil thing. It has a horrible round per minute, 4.44 rounds per minute. It's garbage. Let's see the Emil's rounds per minute. Like the ML1's round per minute. ML1's round per minute. Oh yeah, and this is ML1 is right here. There, I guess we're going back then. Like, here's the ML1, you see? Wait, 320. How much does the... How much does the Barracuda do? Because if it did more damage, then that's fine, but I don't think the ML 1951 actually does more damage. Oh, 360. Oh, that's it. So let's see the gun. 393. Oh, it does do more damage. It does 400 on average, but I'm pretty sure the ML1 353, but it has a much better rounds per minute than the Barracuda does. That's why the ML1 is actually that really good. Like, it's got much better rounds per minute than the Barracuda, which you'd expect to be better because it's premium, but it's worse. The Dragon, by the way, is actually really good. Like, it's a really good premium tank, and if you got it in the event, I'm proud of you. You deserve it. It's a good tank. Like, I got it in like a couple of days, but that doesn't matter. I got myself a free Swede. Like, this is my first tier 8 Swede premium tank. Like, there's not a lot, but still. And anyway, since we're doing a garage update, I might as well announce all the new vehicles. This I got for free. This explains why I haven't got, like, everyone at the start of 6.0 had their crew skills and everything traded in for like a ton. I'm talking like, I had over 245,000 free experience, and then later in the season I got a bit of gold from the from like playing a battle to get this thing. Like, I mean, I got 2 days of premium, I'm pretty sure, or 3 days of premium, and I got 2 key cards, which is around 500 gold, and I got this, which I still haven't played a battle with. I will, but not for now. And I completed the 12 Days of Christmas, which gave me a ton of gold. Like, I got 850 gold from a key card, 100,000 credits, and another key card. And from the second one, I got like half as much, but that was enough for me to get the rest of the free experience to get the WZ-111 QL, which I'm actually really happy to have. It's a great tank, in my opinion. I'll also announce the Object 2685, which is my first tier 10 tank destroyer and my first tank destroyer that's above tier 9. It's a really good tank destroyer actually. It's balanced, I'd say. Like the armor, but it's like a tank destroyer. It's not like a heavy tank. It looks like a heavy tank, but it's a tank destroyer to be honest. Like look at this. Oh, it's gonna be this is another bug. Like it keeps switching over to the tank you last viewed, and it's reset each battle. Anyway, like the armor on this thing isn't actually that good. It's good against tier 8 and some, but not a lot of tier 9s. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I did bounce a few shots on the turret from the pattern though, so that's pretty good. And this thing though has a good firing rate, around 15 seconds of reload. So around a good 4 rounds per minute. And each shows 850 damage, so like around 850 damage. That's like 700 to 800 to 900 damage. It's really good. Any other new tanks? I got the Defender from the Defender run-up. That's why there's a lot of Defenders, but there's not as many now, so I might play a few games in this thing. It is quite a good tank. And fun fact, if you weren't around in 2018, or if you were rather, there was like in 2017 and 2018, there were these events known as Tank Bowl. In 2017, the winning prize was a Panther M10, and I'm not sure, and I don't know what other prizes were given, but a Panther M10 was the prize to the winners of the German, the team Germany, to the tech, in those times, you had these teams based off tech trees, and it was that in the Tank Bowl, it was the USA or the American tanks versus the USSR. And naturally, I chose the USSR because I knew they were going to win. Like, the Russian tanks are some of the most popular and most overpowered tanks in World of Tanks, and I was right, they absolutely annihilated the Americans. Now, the winning prize, if you did all the side quests, was a tier 4, like, if you didn't do anything, like, this was the base prize. The base prize was a Champion M4 Sherman, which was the first Russian Sherman. Like, the only other Russian Sherman there is the current Losers M4 A3E8, or the Easy 8, nicknamed the Easy 8, like the tier 6 Sherman, with like actual medium tank armor, not the E2, which has like really good armor. And if you did all the missions, like every day there was a mission or something, like there were these quests, if you did all of them, you got the Object 252U Defender. Like, I only had experience of an event like this once before, and that was an event called the Final Four. All you had to do to be entered is to give a single point to your team. Like, I don't remember what that is. That was in 2017. It was a long time ago. And the reward for that was like, all you had to do is give a point, and that's it. I just waited because I couldn't be bothered to grind, and our team won, and I got a Vanquisher Sentinel AC-1. Like, this was my first ever tier 4 premium tank, like my first ever tier 4 premium tank, and it was my highest tier for a while until Halloween when I got the Crafts Panther. That was my highest for a while, and then I bought the KV-5 on my birthday, and then, you know, I started playing World of Tanks excessively. and whenever I earned some money, I used to like spend it, you know, good shit. Discounts worth a lot. So like I got the Vanquisher, and this is the only experience I had. So I waited, and I was happy to get a Champion M4 Sherman, but I was really sad because I wanted to get the Object 252U, which would have been my second tier 8 tank. And I was actually really disappointed. But now I've actually grown to appreciate the Champion M4, because the Defender is still something you can get. And I have it. Like, it doesn't matter, I have the Defender now. But I have something no one else can ever get again, which is the Champion M4 Sherman. Like, this is one of those tanks that's never going to be given away ever again. Like the Champion, the original Champion, the Panther M10, that's never going to be given away again, and neither is this. Which is why when I see someone else playing this tank, I'm like, oh, a fellow Tank Ball 2018 winner. It's really good. Oh yeah, and you also got these emblems. I used my last one on the Absolution, but I don't know why it used up all of them, because I had like 18 of every single other thing. I had like 18 emblems, and then it apparently just used them all up, so I can't have any more Tank Bowl. I was gonna place one on the Object 260 and the 279. Like, I was gonna place one on each of these. Like, this one was my first ever tier 10 premium tank, which is why it is my favorite tier 10 premium tank. And I'm very grateful to have it. This one is possibly my most overpowered tier 10 premium tank, which is currently fighting with my Object 2685, which is my tier 10 tank destroyer, which is also very, and I mean very overpowered. I'm not sure how much I've spent on this game in total, but the account has to be worth somewhere around 500 to even somewhere up in the £1,000 range, because of how many rare tanks I have. Here's the Icebreaker. The Icebreaker was the first battle I've played in World of Tanks. That's why I hated it. Not the tank, but the game itself, because I couldn't see anything. Like, you couldn't see enemies behind obstacles, you couldn't see anything. And that's why it was so garbage. I didn't know where I was shot from, because I was used to seeing enemies being clearly outlined. Like, you can see enemies now, but you can't see them as well. Yeah, here's the Huntsman. My second heavy metal hero tank, and then my AMX M4 is my third one. The first one being my heavy metal hero 58, or my French tier 8 light tank. Like, this thing you can't get anymore, I am pretty certain. Like, it would be pretty garbage if you could get it, because I don't want any more TS5s on the playing field than there are right now, as this is a pretty overpowered vehicle and not many people have it because of how expensive it was. You had to spend like 30 you have to get a 12,000 gold pack and buy the pass with that to get the Bone Shaker TS5, which is precisely what I did so that I could get the E75 TS or the Roger Dodger. I'm sure they'll release unskinned versions of these tanks, in which case there's going to be a lot of these. Not so much of the Roger Dodger, maybe the Roger Dodger, but like not so much of the E75, but definitely the TS5, because of how OP the TS5 actually is. Like, it's crazy. And then I've also got, like, I don't know whether it was some sort of programming failure or something, but tanks I previously didn't research were suddenly available for me to buy with silver. The VK4502A was one of these such vehicles. the second one, like another one I bought, was the AMX 30, which I was actually really happy about because I mean, free tier 9, am I right? Like I had to buy it with like 3 million silver, but like it's a tier 9. It would have taken me ages to research it with the batch at 12T, but I no longer have to because the game just decided to give it to me for free. Another one of these tanks was the AMX 13 F3. Like I had the tier 5 and I went to check the tech tree whether like whether getting the tank through the AMX 12T was actually easier or harder, and I just see this tank researched and I'm like, oh wow, well okay then, guess I'll buy it. I bought it, I fully researched it, like through battles obviously. I didn't have any more free experience. And I'm trying to get the tier 7, which I need 47,000 more gold for. Which actually isn't that much, if I'm completely honest with you. Like, well, no, it is quite a lot, because I don't have any more because I don't have many experience boosters. And the fourth tank, which I actually haven't played a single multiplayer battle with, surprisingly, is the M36 Jackson. I'm pretty sure it was called. It's the Jackson. Yeah, it's the M36 Jackson, which leads up to the T110E4. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm talking T30, T28 prototype, that kind of tank. And I'm not sure what this new tech tree is going to be, but it is sure as hell it's interesting. Oh no, this actually leads up to the T95. That's interesting. Turns out it leads up to the T95, which is all dark green and stuff. I love it. They buffed the armor on the sides. I like on the in front of the tracks. I like that. They also buffed the armor at the front, so it is properly impenetrable now at the front. It's actually just incredible. This would be like an incredibly good colossal tank destroyer. Like one of those tank destroyers that you just go, hide in a, like max out the camouflage, hide in a bush and just absolutely annihilate everyone. And this is one of those tanks that I wouldn't sell because I would love it so much. The T95 really is a wonderful tank. Like one of those incredibly good tanks. Like really overpowered. And everyone fears them, especially if they have the it's really good. Oh yeah, and the game shows you how much experience you need to get to the next level. So I've got 857k here, 600k here, 800k there. Yeah, you get it. I don't actually want to get the M12, not right now. This I don't want to get right now either. It's like this I could get, because from this point on it's good. Like from the T28, like this tank is got really good camouflage. Not just good camouflage, but like really good armor. So from this point on, these are good tanks. Like at the front, like these are really good tanks, and they're gonna be fun to play. But anyway, I'm not stopping here. So, oh yeah, and I also have the Concept 1B, which is a pretty popular tier 9 heavy tank. I just, and as some vehicles inside, I got the T14 and the M4 improved as some extras.
And now let's take like half an hour to go where we need to go. I'm thinking of playing the Naftorn, by the way. Like off stream to get the Saint Emil. I'm told, you know, Waffenträger E100 line. I accidentally pressed X. No. It's gonna lag for like a few moments now, and it's just gonna say, ah, shit. Oh well. But yeah. The Panzernacker, I'm pretty sure, is also one of those rare tanks. Because you got this during the Commander Mode event, which was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna play the Somwa SM now. Turds! Guys, looks like I'm gonna be having to get the third part of Lessons of the Liberty. I'll do a stream as soon as I'll do that on stream. Like, that's gonna be more fun. So, laddies. It is time. I need to get my first 3-mark tank.
Punch right through their armor. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Wasn't that big? Must have been it.
We didn't even scratch them.
So this is how this heavy tank works. It's got decent armor in the front. No armor on the side. How it works is once you load it with, you either run or you're fucking screwed. Because its reload time is so slow. Like up to 40 seconds. For you to crack on my tank. Alright. Like, it's basically reloading. That T-54 is going through there.
Penetration.
It's you who shot, wasn't it?
We didn't even scratch them. That's gotta hurt. Penetration.
There we go, and now I draw back. Let my teammates where's the weapon? As long as he's actually using his device. That's usable, that's fine. So this thing is almost like a heavy tank destroyer. Slow and accurate, somewhat armored tank destroyer. Because that is this tank's playstyle. Like, reload time is so bloody long on this. I'm gonna help. What's complex? guy has more experience than me, that's... Oh well. Generally, yeah, this is a very tank. See? This tank's already populated. This tank is very popular. No, and our team's screwed, I forgot to mention that. General is one with the most HP. Oh well. We're gonna be turning off the experience booster for the Ordis because that thing has its perks max out. Anyway, let me just turn off. Look, I've got 104 battles left, but I'm turning them off for the Ordis. And let's go. Not the map I prefer, but this tank destroy is adaptable. Like I'm going to be sniping. Thinking about this tank because look, it's already got 50 yes, it's very large. It's got good reload and actually got decent armor. Like this is time and time. Being the best tank I've already got. Excuse me. Heavy tanks over there. What are you doing? What are they doing? The ML1's going a bit too forward for my comfort. Are they going to detect tanks there? So I'm ready for anything there. A tiger. Hey, I'm willing to drop my team at any cost. Light tank come up behind me. I don't even see it. And suddenly it's behind me. I'd say we won this side. That's the target. I'm going to go into the attack. that sacrifice might not have been necessary. But I'd say it was for the better. Like the enemies killed. There comes that price. You're going past the yak. Oh, I forgot there's a what did this challenge drop do? Oh god. You're stuck. Lads, I think this... What the hell did you do, mate? Yeah, this is the 6.0 experience, everybody. Should I just type to the enemy, hey guys, this dude is a... What not? D1, have fun getting a nice snack. I hope you will enjoy. I'm just gonna tell the profile. I'm gonna tell the guy who killed me, D1. Alright. Now let's see if they are gonna go for this guy. Good game. Well, I don't think they're gonna stop this. This guy, if he played it smart, he could have actually won it for us. Well, good game anyway. That was a long battle. Do I get some recognition from my teammates? So I was top. This guy didn't do jack shit, so I'm just gonna put him on the bottom. Yeah, he was on the bottom. Down there below the top. Yeah, I was the best on my team. I was the MVP on my team. So nice job. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was the 6.0 experience. Like, subscribe, do whatever. Fuck it. I'm ending the video. Bye. Goodbye.